Hi, Daniel.
Hi there.
So you played the first week as HOH pretty passively. You wanted no blood on your hands. You targeted perceived weaker players. You did not build a majority alliance around you. How were you feeling coming out of that HOH reign?
I consider it the most useless HOH week of all Big Brother time because of the backstage situation. I definitely should.
Mm.
I'm already thinking I should have built at least a stronger ally situation. Not necessarily an alliance, but definitely I should have made a couple more deals um, to keep myself safer throughout the season. Instead, it was me. It was me trying to figure out everyone to see who I can trust moving forward. And I found a few people, but my downfall was just sticking with those people opposed to building more alliances.
Now, Michael used some of your words from your speech when you nominated Taylor to nominate you. What do you see any difference between him nominating you when you're all alone and you nominating Taylor when she was all alone?
Not much. I think the only difference was in the house, I felt justified. I'm learning a lot more now. And as far as my actions and how I was lied to and what got me to these moments. But
Mhm.
yeah, I respect it. I actually like that he copy and pasted my speech. As a fan, I think that's funny and pretty iconic. So when I laughed or smiled, and I was just like, I was like geeking out as a fan, like, all right, that's gold. Good for you.
Okay, Alyssa revealed a bunch of information about a lot of y'all's games, which ultimately confirmed that Paloma was the one lying and not Taylor week one. Once Monty got this information, that's kind of how he was able to start working with Taylor. If you had gotten this information, would it have changed your game at all?
The information of Paloma.
That Paloma was the one lying, not Taylor.
Oh, I mean, from what I understand, she wasn't lying. She was literally saying that she was going after guys, I believe. That's what I've been told. I don't know everything yet, but it would definitely change my perspective. Oh,
Weren't
sorry.
you mad that Taylor was throwing Paloma under the bus, though? Was that why you were mad?
Yes, because I thought Taylor was lying, but she was actually telling the truth. Is
Right. So
what
if
I'm hearing.
you had that information,
Yes, that
would it have
information.
changed your game?
But at the time, I thought she was lying. But if I had that information, I would have spoken to Paloma because I felt a strong connection on a personal level with
Hmm.
her as like a brother sister situation. So I definitely would have tried to get to the bottom of it and then dealt with it from there, and then realized maybe we aren't
Yeah.
aligned and all the things.
Right. I mean, you're finding out now that she actually said she wanted you out next. She called you problematic and you kind of like dedicated your game to her. How is this sort of sitting with you now?
Uh, on a personal level, I try to remove that because it doesn't matter. On a game level, I respect it. Um, I hope that she could see it as a game level and that in the outside world, I am the person, the brother that I tried to be with her. If it's
Mm.
reciprocated, it's the same thing on the outside world. If it's not, I respect that as well. But on game level, I don't care that she wanted me out. People should have wanted me out. I just, like, especially if there's a girls alliance, like I'm one of the guys and I speak out when I feel I should, and that could be bad for people's games. And it makes sense. I respect it.
So if it's respectable game for Paloma, what made it not respectable from Taylor then from your perspective?
Oh, I respect if Taylor wanted me out. Absolutely. I thought uh, Taylor was, again, this is what I've been told in the house. So that's all that information from people you trust, was throwing Paloma under the bus, who, because I was close to her. And then I later find out from people said from Taylor that Taylor had a crush on me. She literally said that she wanted to hook up with me and all these things. So to me, it started lining up. Oh, she's doesn't like the girls I'm close to in the house on a friend level. And that's the way I was piecing it together. So just taking the information that I was told, I was able to move forward thinking she's a target or she's someone that I'm not aligned with because she's going after people that I am loyal to.
Okay. When Turner gave his speech about the behavior towards Taylor, did you realize that that had anything to do with you?
I assume that speech had something to do with me. I talked to Turner before and after, and he made it seem like it wasn't me. So he didn't verbatim or verbally say, bro, it's actually about you, but you're my boy. I'm not putting you up. So please learn from this. But it didn't matter. He didn't have to say that. I just assume part of that is for me. And that day I told Taylor, I want to talk with you if you're okay with that. She said yes. The next day we smoothed things over. I'm sure it wasn't aired because it's not grabby, but I needed it for me. And I hope she, needed it as well, to at least live together and then also let each other know in the outside world, let's recap on this because that's where it really matters. And my priority is to make sure that we are on an understanding and I can apologize for the things that I am made aware of today and moving forward.
All right. Well, thank you, Daniel. Good luck to you.
Thank you so much, Sarah. Appreciate it.